Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, this is actually something I've been building on Twitch. So some of it has been in this video. This little lake here will not be in the video, but I still hope you enjoy the rest of this little train station build. So I wasn't sure what I wanted to cut out of this video, so I cut out just like portions of this building being built. I mean, if you watched my other gingerbread videos, it's all pretty similar in how I decided to build this train station. So we went with the brown walls to kind of look like a little gingerbread, and then I'm sticking with the same wood floors that I put inside the gingerbread houses. And this zoo is actually going to be like a little mini zoo. I'm actually going to have habitats in here like polar bears, reindeer, the penguins, and all that fun stuff. I'm not sure if I will put all of it up on YouTube, but if you want, you can watch me on Twitch. There is a link where you can click that and you can watch me build these live on Twitch, and it's a great time. In case I don't put these all up here, because it did take me about 6 streams, I think, to make this whole video, and to actually finish it. But yeah, so you can watch me actually build it live, and it's all fun stuff, so then you don't have to wait. So yeah, so we're just building a train station for our gingerbread zoo here, and this, I was trying to go with the train station vibe. They have like these little arched, I don't even know how to describe it. I was just looking up pictures of train stations, and there's like these little arched ways where the trains come in. I was like, oh, well, that'll be fun. We'll just make it like this little, I keep thinking they remind me of Twizzlers, the little peppermint sticks that I made. They remind me of Twizzlers. So I'm gonna call them Twizzlers every now and then. But so yeah, these little Twizzlers I put there. And of course we have to slap a peppermint on everything. But yeah, so it's okay that it's not completely glassed up, because I mean, it's open anyways, so like, yeah, no one's gonna see that. So it's okay. But I do like this little glass, what is it, like a sunroof-ish type of thing that we've got going on here. I think it's really cool. And then we have to add the icing, of course, to stick everything together, and I think it turned out pretty cool. I must say, I was getting very frustrated trying to make this on the stream, because just all these little things were just like not going the way I wanted them to. But it's okay, because in the end it turned out all right, and I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. So in the end, everything was a-okay. But yeah, so that part was a little simple, and I thought that was really cute, and I liked that we added that. So here I'm trying to add kind of like a chocolate little boardwalk here, and I didn't realize that you can turn off the I'm not sure what it's called, but like if you have like a monorail, the train, any sort of like transportation, if you go into your settings, you can turn off like the object thing, so that you can actually place things on the tracks, which I didn't know that until later. So I didn't really fix that, but yeah, that's something I didn't know you could do, because I was getting so mad that I couldn't place things because it was turning red, and I was like, no, just place. But it's okay, because we got it, and it looks okay. But I turned it off, so we won't have that issue any longer. But now, of course, we have to add the little peppermint Twizzler sticks throughout, because those are one object that we will be using throughout the zoo to make it all come together. And it will be all fun, and I'm actually kind of going for a little Candyland type of theme too. So I got the gingerbread thing. So most of the buildings will look gingerbreadish, and my inspiration for the path that you'll see later, I create a path, and it was based off of the Candyland game, and I think it turned out pretty cool. And it gives it more color, because right now everything's kind of just brown and it's okay. It's fun, but then the pathways, I think it really just makes it pop and makes it come to life, if you will. And it's very fun, but I'm really excited to start actually working on a habitat, because I've just been doing all these buildings, and I'm like, okay, let's actually work on a habitat, shall we? So hopefully I'll be doing that sometime soon. On the stream next, I'll either be working on a little welcome village, or I will go ahead and do some sort of habitat. I'm not quite sure yet, so we'll just have to wait and see. But so here we're making a little centerpiece tree, because of course in Gingerbread Land it's all holiday festive funness, and I know it's already January, but this festive fun makes me happy and I don't want it to go away. I will most likely have my Christmas tree up until February, March, because it's just so fun and bright, and I don't know why people need to take their decorations down like right after the holidays. I'm like, no, if it makes you happy, then keep it up, you know? Don't let other people say, hey, you need to take that down. No, it's your stuff. If it makes you happy, you keep it up. So we're gonna be working on this for a while, because it makes me happy making all these fun, festive things. So that's what we'll be working on whenever I'm in Planet Zoo, until they probably get bored. But until then, we'll be working on this, and it shouldn't be too long. I don't think it's gonna be a major project. I had it so that I only had kind of like North Pole themed animals here. So like, I think there's an Arctic wolf. We'll do like the Arctic wolf, the gray seal, the penguin, reindeer, polar bear. I think that's it. So nothing too crazy. Shouldn't be anything too crazy. So I'm thinking this will be the first zoo that I actually finish. So fingers crossed. But yeah, so here I added a little, well, I will be adding a staff area on the other side of that wall that will connect the two train stations together. So that's what I have there. I didn't do it in this video. I actually haven't gotten to it yet, because I'm still trying to figure out how I want to do it, because the terrain is a little wonky, and when I copied this train station over to the other side, it was, let me tell you, working with the train tracks was awful. It was so bad, and I couldn't get it to go where I wanted it to go, and then the train kept getting in the way. So it's a little wonky, but it's alright. It gives it character. So we're just gonna go with it. But I will be adding that staff area in the center whenever I figure that out. I'll probably try and work on it next stream, but I really want to work on a habitat or an enclosure. So we'll get to it eventually. But yes, so we're kind of sticking with the red and green theme for the most part everywhere. I do the floor or the paths. That is a ton of fun colors. So we'll definitely get our colors there and everywhere and make it nice and fun. But yeah, so these garland, oh my goodness, those were, so those by themselves weren't a pain, but I decided later on that I want to add lights into them, and they look really cool, but oh my goodness, the lights that we used, they're just, they're so hard to work with, but they look so cool. They're the same ones that I put in the wreath. But yeah, so here I'm working on the roof. Nothing crazy. I was gonna go for just the pointed one, but it didn't work out, so we got a little flat top up there. I think it looks alright. So now we're just closing up all of the extra areas that are not closed, and then we will be working on the roof. But if you watched, it's basically the same thing And so I just kind of skipped through it, nothing too crazy. Oh my computer cut out there for a second. I don't know what happened. That was a wonky. But yeah, so yeah, we're going in and we're just kind of trimming up everything, adding lights. I just cut all that out. Oh, but here is these little lights. So again, they're so cute and fun, and they bring these garland, I think, to life. They add that extra little touch, especially when the lights are off. But you can't grab them. It is so hard to grab those lights. So you had to like move them forward, and it was just it was something else. But we got through it. It took a long time, but we did it. And I know I should have just made a group of like one garland with the lights in it, and then like just copied and pasted that. But like I didn't know I was gonna put lights in the garland before, and yeah, it was something else. But anyways, we added those little lights there, the string lights. I just thought those were cute, so that's what we did there. So yeah, here we're just adding the final icing touches on the outside. So to the trim, the roof, the little squiggly dudes there, and then of course we cannot forget about the gumdrop buttons. There we go, the gumdrop buttons. Those definitely, I think, make it look more like a little gingerbread house. So cute, so fun. And those go along the trim. And that's basically it for the roof. And for the most part for this build, so I do end up just copying this entire building and rotating it and bringing it to the other side. So this building right here that we're working on first, this is going to be the one for the guests to leave the North Pole, or like, no, so this is Gingerbread Lane. So the zoo is like basically Gingerbread Lane Zoo, whatever. And so when they're leaving, they're just heading out to the North Pole. So this is the one when you're leaving the zoo. So then I copy this entire building. So the other train station is whenever you enter the zoo. But yeah, so here we are just adding the final touches of the trees. I guess not the final touches, because I do end up putting that Candyland themed path around. Of course, we gotta have some rock work and trees everywhere. If you don't have enough trees and bushes and plants, then you're doing something wrong. And a fun little tip is to just shove things down. You know, just use little, oh, I love this shot there. But like take a tree and shove it down so it's like little grass twig pieces coming out of the ground. It just makes it look so much nicer instead of just like plain things. And just add more than one type of plant. Have a variety. Pick like 5 different types of plants and then throw them in there. But here we are working on that Candyland path here. And I think it turned out pretty cute. I'm excited to see how it looks throughout the entire zoo and how we will get that to fit and flow, because it is like stripes, so I don't know, but no, I think we can figure it out. We'll be able to, and I think it will look so cute and so fun in the end. So the cinematics are coming up shortly, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and don't forget to catch me on Twitch so you can see me build this cute little zoo live. And I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for hanging out. Bye!